You are watching the ladies board rescue at the Western Cape Surf Lifesaving Champs and the action about to get underway. Western Cape Surf Lifesaving Champs forming part of the Solid Oak Rescue Sports Series and double points up for grabs for our athletes here today at this championship. Away go our racing patients and into the water they go. You see our more experienced athletes, they're just picking their knees up nice and high, getting that high knee action. They can run really, really far and that way starting their porpoise or dolphin dives through the shallow water, try and get underneath some of these swells, some of these waves. That's all energy pushing up against you. You want to try and get underneath that, get through this little break zone and start your swim. Swim starts, and we have a great start here in the bottom of the screen from Jade Wilson, representing Clifton, going into the lead, not getting away too quickly because Candace Starr, no, that's going to be Rosie Edwards, also getting up to a good start, but the best start of them all and going into the swim will be Amika de Jager, representing Clifton, a national open water swimmer, and she'll be in familiar territory here in this open water, swimming out to their can. Our athletes have to swim out to a row of buoys. As soon as they get to those buoys or those cans, they've got to put their hand on top and then signal to their rescuer that they've got there, and then the rescuer will race out to the line of buoys and pick up their patient. Then they've got to get on that board together and with great teamwork and synchronization, race that board back to the beach. Both have to finish the race in contact with their board, and the pickup has to happen behind the buoy. So lots of technicalities here. We've already seen a few disqualifications today with some of our rescuers just moving off their line and not staying in their lane before they headed out to rescue their patient. Well, what a swim here by Amika de Jager, really opening up on the rest of the field. You can see she's got 2 or 3 body lengths, and it seems like Jade Wilson also having an incredible swim here out to the buoy. So for Clifton to be currently in 1 and 2. Oh, she's gone to the wrong can, so Jade Wilson's going to have to change her direction as Amika de Jager gets to her buoy, puts up her hand, reaches up to the sky, giving her rescuer the best possible chance to get as much of a lead as possible, even going to the wrong way. Clifton's other team, Jade Wilson gets the buoy second, and both Clifton teams are going to be off the beach now and running into the water. Let's see how they get into the water, going as far as they can. Clifton's Amika de Jager's rescue is going to be Casey Button. Casey got a 4th place in this event last year. She'll be looking to try and better that and get onto the podium. Right now, she's going to do much better than just get on the podium. They're in a solid lead here as the Clifton team, with the other Clifton team now being put under pressure from Fishhook. Kim van Gijssen is going to be your board paddler, and a very experienced board paddler she is, representing South Africa. Casey Button now paddling out to rescue her patient, and she is being hunted down stroke by stroke from the other Clifton team. That's Kira Bester paddling that board, along with, it looks like that might be the team of Holly Smith and Ellen Stradom for Fishhook. Clifton coming into the turn cans now. Let's see this pickup. Gets to the buoys. Patient takes the board over their head. Amika de Jager jumping on. They're still behind the can, trying to get that buoy out of the way, and Casey and Amika are away. Trying to get some good arm movement there. And away they go. The other Clifton team picks up. They picked up way off the can. They got to go all the way back around the can because they got to go around the buoy. And Fishhook is away in 2nd place here and starting to move towards the beach. Well, it looks like Amika and Casey in all sorts of trouble here, just not being able to get a good synchronization, good teamwork going there. They're lying a little bit skew on the board there. They need to try and sort that out because this Fishhook team is absolutely flying and really moving along smartly. That's going to be the Fishhook team of Candace Starr and Caitlin Brookhart catching up but being passed on their right-hand side by the other Clifton team, the other Fishhook team. So we've got two Fishhook teams, Kim van Gijs and Rosie Edwards, Candace Starr, Caitlin Brookhart getting into the wave zone. They're going to get a bit of a push here, and if they can pull up onto this wave, that might just be a podium position, a medal. This wave is going to pick up. Saved by the wave is Amika de Jager and Casey Button, just picking up that swell and running away from the Fishhook teams here. That's going to be your Open Ladies Board Rescue champions for 2025. Casey Button elated here with her win. One better from last year, and Amika de Jager and Casey Button are your Open Ladies Board Rescue champions. It's going to be a race for silver here between the two Fishhook teams. Up very quickly, the experience there of Kim van Gijsen and Rosie Edwards takes the second place. Candace Starr and Caitlin Brookhart. Caitlin Brookhart, your defending champion from last year. She's going to have to settle for a third place this year. What an amazing race there for the Open Ladies Board Rescue.